To this video, guys. So I'm looking at just the pairs that I was posting about this week. So the pairs that I'm actively trading this week, it's basically AJ, GJ, GU, and USDCHF for now. So I just want to give a bit more background as to where all the analysis that I've been posting is coming from. Maybe if like I talk you guys through it, then you can sort of get a sense of how I approach the market, how I analyze. So this is Audjpy. This one we spoke about. I think the first time we touched it, this one was yesterday before our execution. It's basically coming from these extreme lows in this market because we had fallen very aggressively to here, and then now I'm confident that bulls are just trying to come back in and build the market back to the upside. Then I saw this nice trend line going to the upside. I had a first touch here, a second touch, and I was creating the dead touch, and not just that, but also this good area of structure that we can see that was created here with multiple rejections on the upside. So when the market came back, it wasn't only just this area but also the trend line. That's why I was comfortable just executing on Audjpy. I'm expecting a lot more movement during Asia on this one as it's Audjpy. So obviously those two currencies belong to the Asian side of the world. So that's Audjpy. Moving on to a new one, GBP I'm looking at something very similar. So first of all, a very bullish market. If you look at this is the 4-hour time frame, so there's no way I want to be selling here. Then obviously if you look at this, that's a high, but this one is higher than this one. So as much as we are falling, we know that we are falling from a higher high, so we are still confident in bulls in that way. Nice trend line again. If you go from here, lots of touches, lots of rejections, with the latest 4-hour candlestick also giving us a lot of rejection of this area. If you look also here, I'm very interested in this one since I've also noted this structure point here that was created again when the market rejected here, again when the market rejected here before going to the trend line and then ultimately shooting to the upside. We've now revisited. I'm expecting a bit of a movement here. If bulls do come in around this area, as we exit this area, I'll be comfortable with executing for around 100 pips on this one. So anything around these highs here. So just a simple analysis, Gbpsd on the 4-hour time frame. So not executing this one yet. Like I said, bears are still very much in power, so I don't want to be buying into a falling market. But if bulls do come in around this area, I'll be comfortable executing as we exit this area. That's GU. GJ has been a very interesting one this week because I've been trying to catch some pips on this one, and yeah, today wasn't a good day. I think was I trading based off the 1 hour. I think the last one I posted was around, okay, now it was the structure point here. Yeah, I was trading based off on this structure. Then I executed around here. Remember there was a breach. Okay, GJ. So yeah, I was trying to execute here based off this area. But on my previous post, I think 2 days back, I did mention that the safest buys are still going to be on a breach of this structure here. So yeah, I just got carried away since I saw a nice structure. As you can see, obviously there was this rejection here, and then I was trading based off on this rejection. But after the market had also broken this counter trend line here, so this is the bullish candlestick where I got in, stopped out, not a problem. So now let me just delete all of that, go to the 4-hour. We have this nice extreme low here, obviously coming from this point when the market started falling from around these 2 points here all the way down. If you take that point on Gbpsd Gbpjpy on the 4-hour time frame, lowest, you take it up, you can see that we are actually creating around our thingy, our dead touch of this trend line. So yeah, it's still a very interesting pair. I'm still very confident on bulls on this one, so you can still see a bit of playing around here, rejections of this area before we shoot to the upside. Still a very important area here, this one, because these are the safest buys we can get, because obviously that's where bears, that's the last introduction of bears we saw in this market. So as soon as the market is able to attack those bears, if it wins, we are able to easily just basically execute to the upside. But for now, yeah, it's also tempting around here. If you look at this structure plus obviously this trend line here, structure, rejections, break, retest. So yeah, if we do see an introduction of bulls here, it's still a good opportunity for trading GBP/JPY. To be honest with you, I'd much prefer this one. I prefer this one a bit more, GBP/USD. But maybe I'm biased since like GJ hasn't been good to me this week. So yeah. But yeah, I'd much, because it's basically trading the same thing. If you're trading GJ and GU, we're basically saying that the pound is about to gain momentum to the upside. So either you execute your buys here or here, depending on which one makes more sense to you in terms of the candlesticks that we are going to be seeing around these levels that we've marked. Usdchf did speak about this one. I think my main focus was on the 2 and 1 hour time frame on this one. Just trying to trade off the bearish momentum. Did see this nice push to the downside. I was expecting the market to come back for a test here. That's where I wanted to execute yesterday. I did inform the team on Instagram. I did make a post about this one, but yeah, we didn't really get a test of that. Market went down again today. Good confluence. I was expecting this trend line plus the structure to combine to give me good opportunities to the downside. Unfortunately, we didn't get that, and now I can just consider this as my new structure and sort of ignore this one, because I mean, 2 times didn't test, bears came in, didn't test, bears came in. So yeah, I'll be trading based off on this one now. We'll just see what happens, because as you can see, it's generally just moving to the side. So there's not a lot of directional opportunities I see upcoming on this one. So yeah, just wanted to give a quick update on what I'm looking at, break down a bit more on the pairs that I've been trading. That's actually not a bad line. Yeah, might see what happens on this one. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. That's the 4 pairs I have on my watch list right now.